Hi, I'm iHeartFunnyBoys, and today I'm going to be introducing my newest game, Chicken Chasers. Chicken Chasers is going to be my first commercial game release on Steam, which I'm extremely excited about, and was chosen specifically to be my first game on Steam because I thought the concept was relatively small scoped. And for me, making a game in 3 months sounded like the perfect time frame for my first commercial release. Chicken Chasers is an action rage game. You play as a character riding a pogo stick, trying to catch chickens who have coins on their back. And once you've collected all of the coins, you have completed the level. Each level will have 2 stages. The first part is just vanilla, where you are exploring a new setting with a new layout and catching all the chickens and getting your coins. And then we reset the level, the chickens get their coins back, and a new mechanic is introduced on that level that makes sense with the setting of the level and adds a new level of complexity and challenge. Chicken Chasers was actually originally a mini game that I made for a game mechanic experiment I did in the fall of 2024, where you play as a child riding a pogo stick through a platformer level. But then I added the chicken chasing mini game where there's a corral of chickens that just run wildly and they have coins on their backs and you have to catch them to collect the coins to complete the level, essentially. Because you just collect all the coins. That was the premise at the time. Although it seemed very well received in my streams when I was developing it, I had ultimately decided to not complete development of the pogo stick platformer game because it wasn't really a game that I felt like I would have enjoyed playing or that I would have really enjoyed making, and so it seemed like a bad choice. So although I didn't end up completing the pogo stick platformer game, the chicken chasing minigame was the first thought that came to my head when I was trying to think of what game could still be fun while also being really short. Short to play and short development cycle. My partner and I have 9 levels planned. 2 of them are already in the demo, although one of those is really more of a tutorial. There's also a score that is recorded on how long it took you to finish each part of the level. So I do have the potential to, based on feedback from players, adjust to make sure that it's something where the longer you're playing into the game, the longer it takes you to finish a level. Mechanics development is anticipated to take 2 to 4 weeks for this game, which is pretty short time frame and means that we're going to have the rest of the 3-month development cycle to focus on adding new content, polishing, and getting player feedback. Bringing in functional core mechanics and having ready-made plugins and store-bought assets saved me a ton of time getting Chicken Chasers off the ground. I managed to have the first build of what I'm calling the alpha demo done in about 30 hours of development time. Of course, that doesn't mean the execution was completely flawless. 30 hours still feels like a really long time considering I thought it would be working immediately when I imported it from the old game, but the chicken logic, it's great now, but it was also ran into a few hiccups when I was trying to import my game to itch because this is a web build for the demo. I guess itch games don't currently work on Firefox for more than one play. There's a corruption in how the cache data is stored, and so I had to learn that the hard way, which sucks. After the alpha demo was completely developed, I spent a bit of extra time designing an itch page to make it more appealing to get people to click on it that maybe didn't know about the game originally, and also had illness around that time, which further delayed my release. But around Sunday evening, I was able to hit publish and my game was out there into the world. I also shared a post about my game on Blue Sky and on my Discord with my community. Unfortunately, having such a short development time and being sick for a big chunk of it meant I didn't get to stream any of my development. So this was a total blindside to my community, but hopefully a positive one. I mean, who doesn't like being surprised? It's 7 in the morning. It's been about 12 hours since the initial alpha demo of Chasing Chickens was released. And I have about an hour before work starts. I got some feedback already on not liking how the precision is working in picking up coins when you get near the chicken. So I'm going to take this hour this morning, drink some coffee, and fix that. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right, I think that's about all the time I have for this morning. Have to start getting ready for work now. I am gonna run a build of this, put it on the web, and check that this pacing is consistent. Yeah, I guess what's next, I'm just gonna keep making adjustments to the alpha demo. I hope that I'm gonna get more feedback on this and that I can find a good playable feel that people are enjoying. I also think I might take another pass at the capsule art on the itch page because my click-through rate is pretty abysmal right now. And then also, I haven't streamed since I published the game, and I hadn't talked about this on stream at all. So I think talking about it, getting my viewers to try the game on during my stream time will help the algorithm, but also just in general, I should help myself. I'll see you later. The game has been public for a couple days now, but I'm still making regular updates based on player feedback, bug fixes, and core features that weren't in the original game, like saving your progress so you can come back later and it's still there. I'm also adding in some new content to get a little more variety in my work, because just doing code changes and bug fixes, it's just not always the right time to do it, and just having a little fun and playing with the art is part of what makes this such an awesome hobby. The best part of this whole experience has been watching my streamer friends already playing the game on Twitch. It is such a heartwarming experience, to say the least.
All right, let me hop. That didn't work either. Boom, 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 boom. I swear I was better at this before. Ooh.
We just added it like a second ago.
Wait.
Oh.
Wait, I'll get there.
Oh,
I'll get there eventually. Oh. Oh, I landed on a chicken. Overall, I like the art style. I think it's cute. I think it's a fun idea. It's a little infuriating, but that's also kind of good.
The intention of making this game as my first commercial product has completely shifted how I'm thinking about the development process, and has made me feel like more of a real game dev, if that makes sense. This is completely different, for me at least, than any of the games I've made before, and it's a really cool feeling. I'm really excited and I'm really happy. I hope that this was an intriguing concept to you. I hope that it's something that you would be interested in playing. If this sounds like a fun game to you, please give it a try. If it doesn't sound like a fun game to you, say it in the comments. It would be helpful to me either way. And any feedback you can give would be greatly appreciated. Thanks.